Welcome, everybody. Hi, I'm Peter Perez, head of community with Inverse, the on ramp to the metaverse. Today, we're going inside the metaverse with Bowie Lau and talk about her event coming up on September 8th and 9th, Hong Kong time, and that'll be September 7th and 8th here in the States. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Peter. Thanks for having me.
What was the genesis behind Game On Summit? How did this idea spawn for you?
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of educational events and talks in the past. But interestingly, last year in June, I was moderating a game panel. Along one of the panelists was Jason Brink from the president of blockchain from Gala Games. So after the session, I actually pulled him on the side, and the more we talking, I realized, hey, Hong Kong, I'm based in Hong Kong, right? And I realized that Hong Kong really needed a conference specifically to focus on the gaming aspect, and somehow the more we talk, and we decided to work together to organize the event, and then subsequently I was looking for a eye-catching name. I wanted to be exciting so that people can get it right away. Then after some of the research, and I came up with the name. I was like, why don't we just call it Game On? And I think it's exciting. People understand what it is. And thanks to my husband, he also helped me to come up an acronym to bring the event to the next level. So Game On is not about just gaming. GAME has an acronym representing gaming, art, music, and entertainment. So, and I'm excited with this whole name.
And that acronym, that was kind of part of the inspiration behind this. Did you learn that somewhere, or it's just something that you
No,
meditated on?
he came up this acronym for me once I presented the name to him. He was like, "You just don't focus on gaming. You should focus the whole entire sector." And it makes sense because uh, it's as you mentioned about the event, right? We talk about Web3, we talk about GameFi, we talk about Metaverse, NFT, and of course the investment perspective, right? And I think it really makes sense to cover the whole entire sector: gaming, art, music, and entertainment. And this is the sector that a lot of people are interested to find out what's happening in this space. So, and I love it.
Yeah, last year it was really exciting because it was kind of the beginning, right, of really
Yes, it
putting
was the
bringing people
inaugural
together.
conference. Yes.
So with the second year in mind, and for those that are experiencing this for the first time, what can they expect when they come to an event like this, specifically as a virtual option?
Yeah, so it's a hybrid. So in Hong Kong, we have a small venue to organize a physical conference, but at the same time, we also have the entire conference happening at Inverse, which is the metaverse, as you know. So, but from the general attendees perspective, we find a lot of great speakers and practitioners and investors to share the insights and views on what's happening in this space. So just to throw some names, we have the chairman of Animoca Brands, Yatsu, giving us the keynote. We have the biggest NFT collector in the world, Shark, speaking. We have the general manager of Visa looking after Hong Kong and Macau, Mikey Stanback. We also have the president of blockchain from Gala Games, Jason Brink, and also Kapil, the transformation officer from the Microsoft, joining us as speakers to do a lot of sharing. So I really look forward to learn personally, and I think all the attendees can also learn and have lots of value added by participating in this conference.
So you've got a lot in store planned for this metaverse experience, which is very unique. So I'll be very curious to know the startups that participate in this event. What are they getting out of this experience?
Absolutely. So that is a pitch competition where I'm organizing. This is the second in a row, though, by the way, because last year I've done the same. Uh, the cash prizes, there's the cash prizes for the startup. We encourage all these gaming, art, music, and entertainments to a startup to join the speech competition, where the top three winners will share the top, 10,000 USD cash prizes, where I'm giving out from my own pocket. And I line up a bunch of VC investors as my judges, where you can have the direct interaction with them because you will be pitching to them. On top of that, I also have lined up lots of privileges, such as a one-on-one exclusive meeting with the investment committee of a crypto fund, uh, which is called Limitless Cap, over 400 million asset under management. We also have borrowing private equity, which agreed to have a one-on-one exclusive meeting with the top 3 winners as well. And on top of that, a gaming launch pack called Engine Starter has also agreed to invest up to 25,000 USD to the top winner. So there are a lot of prizes and privileges for the startup to receive. And one more item is that Tencent Cloud has also agreed to give out 3,000 USD cloud credit to the top 10 startups. So due date to sign up this competition is August 20th. So you have a few days away.